Hello, this video will demonstrate how to order an Equinix Connect service when your application is for primary internet access. I've already logged into the Equinix customer portal and have started the Equinix Connect port ordering flow. Let's pick up where I've left off. I've identified my location. When it comes to port configuration, since it's primary internet access, dual port is recommended. That redundancy will translate to higher availability. Since this is primary internet access, I'm going to select 10 gigabit per second port to allow for greater bandwidth and capacity. When it comes to routing configuration, BGP is possible. You may prefer the VRP or Virtual Router Redundancy Protocol, static or direct. Static is when you have a separate broadcast domain from the initial broadcast domain that connects to the Equinix Connect router. Or if it's a totally flat network, you can select VRP direct. I'm going to pick VRP static in this example. I'm not going to add these 10 gig ports to a lake group. So I then select next. Here you can pick the IP address type, IPv4, 6, or both. I'll just pick IPv4. Now this table shows that we will provide to you an IPv4/29. You can use these addresses for your switches or routers that connect to the Equinix Connect routers. If you need to purchase more IP addresses from Equinix behind that device, you can select Next, and you'll be shown different subnets that are available. If you do not require any additional IP addresses, select No, and then please enter the IP addresses that you will use for your network. Remember that it must be a fully routable /24 IP address range. Now for the bandwidth minimum commit, which means this is the amount of bandwidth I'm willing to pay for each month, please select a value. It can go as high as your port speed. So in this example, I'm going to say I'm going to use about 2 gig or 2000 megabits per second of traffic. I can leave the bandwidth burst cap at 2 times port speed, or I could reduce it down to 2000 megabits per second so I won't incur any additional charges. Next, we select the connection details. This information simply provides all the details so we will know exactly which port and patch panel to connect to. If you know the patch panel name, enter it here. Otherwise, you can browse through your assets to locate exactly what patch panel you intend to use. Here you can select port A as next available or a specific port number. I'm going to leave it on next available for port A and B. Now the same thing has to be done for the secondary port. Then select next. Now the rest is the same as any other order. You go through purchase order and contact information. You sign and submit. Thank you for watching.